What's up, y'all? Big Quan Banks here on High Heels and Tea with Crystal and Reed. Let's get it.
It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick.
Yeah.
6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Hey, welcome to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Rihanna.
And yeah, today we are joined by Quan.
So.
Everybody's fave.
Favorite.
He keep a line out the door. Everybody love
Got
Quan.
a line out the door.
I'm God's favorite.
You guys' favorite. How you feel with all the attention like that you get? Like how do you
Lady
deal with
favorite.
it? Yes.
I like it. I never had it.
Okay.
So, this is something new to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you embracing it.
Yes.
Well, that's dope.
Where did it come from?
To be honest, so to be honest with you guys, straight from out of high school,
Mm-hmm.
I went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
So I never got the type of love, attention. Like,
Yeah.
I was, high school, first out of high school.
Yeah.
So, now that I'm home, it's like all the love. It's like sometimes I don't believe it.
That is real.
That's
No, it's real.
Yeah.
I see.
It's real. They stepping behind him.
Like, right on right.
Nah, for real. Yeah.
Everybody know them. Everyone knows them. But it's real dope to see because it could be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? The attention could be very negative. And so it's not even like just the women likes you and loves you. I see men, and anytime a man even speaks on you, it's all love too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that could be different as well. So what happened after high school that went left
Made you go to
in the best way you could put it?
yeah.
I'd say like just gun violence.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Gun violence led me to the feds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Gun violence,
He said-
drugs, money.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So within that space, what would you say you've learned from that?
To move better.
Movie.
Yeah. But that's the best way I can say,
You
right?
say, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it smarter.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Sit there and read some literature.
They say work smarter, not harder.
The AKA, well, I'm going to read from that. Do it alone.
Yeah.
Do it alone. I already know how it go. Do it alone. I'm real big with that. With this 20 versus 1 that you got coming up. How did you come into that?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, like so shout outs to Terry in the production,
Who was
CJ,
that?
Kim. So Terry, he's a
No, just kidding.
okay. Nah, I want to say big shout outs to them because like they reached out to me and was like, hey, we see the ladies love you. We want to have you on camera and just basically like see where it goes.
Yeah.
And at first I was like skeptical of it because I'm like, man, I'm not about to be on here having these females pop their balloon, you know what I'm saying? Like talking about, he ugly or, you know what I'm saying?
You
So
really thought that was going to be the...
I don't know, I just look, I ain't gonna lie, I seen the YouTube videos
Yes.
and I'm just like, man, it get toxic.
Yeah.
And, one thing about me, I try to stay away from all the, you know what I'm saying, bad energy, toxic.
Rightfully
I don't
so.
like going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like arguing.
Rightfully
none of that.
so. Rightfully so.
So with that being said, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do it. But they kept saying like, come on, it might be fun, and I actually did. And that's why I'm here today.
Listen.
Yeah.
See?
It was fun for you.
Opportunity leads to more opportunity. So with that, was you able to see like how much people really mess with you, from the women, honestly, to the guys, but that really brought, awareness for you?
Yeah, I would say, like, it built a whole new audience of females. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I could say. Like,
They different type
yes.
How many relationships you been in since possible look?
How many relationships I'm not trying to be in? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
shall we say, how much pussy have you gotten?
I'm sure that has increased for sure.
With the facial expression.
But so with doing 20, from doing Pop the Balloon experience now to 20 versus 1, what are you expecting? Like, do you think that the following's going to grow or the demand for you is going to increase?
Well, I'll take it one day at a time. So
Okay.
like, I don't want to rush anything, but to
Okay.
be honest, I feel like I haven't even cracked the surface yet.
Just get
Okay.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been home 9 months now.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you know,
It's fresh.
yeah.
Still smelling on you.
Do I smell good?
He's young.
Okay. But yeah, so I feel like I've been home 9 months and I'm just now just like scratching the surface. I'm not even where I want to be at.
Yeah.
But I just feel like with good people, great people behind me,
Yes.
like I'd get far. So, you know, with the 20 V's, hopefully that'll get me through a door. But if not, I got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what I want. Yeah.
Oh, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
So you was locked up for a while.
Yes.
Did you think to do like love after lockup?
Okay, so
She love this show.
so I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, so I'm gonna break down how I got like the time I got locked up. I went in at 18.
Okay.
I came home at 21. So I was out for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
The feds raided my house. So I'm just gonna make it short.
Damn, I need some popcorn.
Yeah,
What else happened?
I got paperwork too. I got like maybe like over.
Was you there
200.
when they raided?
Yeah,
Oh, my
it was me, my dog, my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
There was all type of stuff going on. I still remember to the day, it was like 7 in the morning.
No, they didn't.
Yes. Oh my God. They had the whole block car stop. I got actually a video of my neighbor.
Did you have
recording
any signs that was going to happen? Like it was
Hell
about
no.
to happen. Like it's getting close.
No, I didn't think nothing. Like
You
I
wasn't
didn't even
transferring stuff to your mama name. Like
I didn't even think I was gonna get raided. But I say it like this, like long story short, I was with somebody that was really wanted. And I didn't know they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just like me being with y'all right now. And next thing, whole time she on the run right now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
next thing I know, I get raided
Yeah.
because they think we
got some type of
Something,
connection. Yeah.
so that's kind of what happened. But
Okay.
long
Lady
story,
Heroin.
Huh?
I said Lady Heroin.
Lady
That's
Heroin.
what kept saying in my head.
But no, to be honest, so you know, I did stretches. I did 3. Then I came home. I went in at 21. I came home at 26. I did 5 in the feds, and I was out 7 months. So when I say love after lockup, it was just like I had a couple females riding. You know what I'm saying? I had like 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't just do that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, I couldn't just like
Dump them all and be like, I'm going to go with this
I
one.
couldn't do that just because like.
They actually be doing that on their show now, though. Like they show it too. They have multiple women, and then they'll make it known like, hey, look, I do this to survive in her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do this, but they be like, but I'm really in love with this one. They be engaged to like 2 out of the 5.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Now
straight
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Did you do proposals?
Nah,
You ever proposed
I feel like I don't
If
need to.
somebody
You
proposed
know?
to you,
No, I'm talking about like while you was locked up. Did you have anybody thinking that they was engaged to you and that y'all was gonna get
Nah,
married?
I
when you
did.
got out?
Yes, I did have a jail talk. I did. I'm not gonna lie about
real
that.
talk
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
crazy work.
How did you propose to her?
So like I just sweet talk her. You know, I'll say something
Yeah.
like damn, I love you. You're the only one I want.
Oh.
When I come home, this is gonna be us. You know,
And you heard ching
like we gonna take trips. You know what I'm saying? Like,
J-Pay, ching.
so yeah.
Western Union.
And you know the crazy thing is I had a phone. I had 2 cell phones.
Okay.
While I was locked up.
That bread. How people like you got that.
Man, they charge $5,000 on the phone.
No.
That's
So I-
$5,000.
$5,000 for an Android, for a cheap Android like that.
Wow.
But yeah, so I would say like, you know, I just keep my peoples in line.
Mm.
Yeah.
But with that being said, and you doing the 20 versus 1, are you actually interested in finding love?
Yeah, I would say yeah. I because at the end of the day, like I feel like I got a lot going on, so it's good to have somebody that I know I can trust.
Some structure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
where I can be like, babe, I've been running the streets all day, or I've been in meetings, events all day. I'm starving. Can you please cook at home?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I do want that, you know, just because like at the end of the day, like I just did 10. So, you know, sometimes I'll be at nighttime, I'll be want to laid up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
top.
Yeah, that's going to be
Like,
challenging.
how's your day going? You know?
It's possible, but it's challenging because the level of attention and like you really got. I think what would be best for you would be with someone that's kind of like in the lifestyle in some kind of way that understands it. Not someone that got to be in the light like that,
Yeah.
but they just understand like, okay, look, I gotta go do this, and when I go do this, I want to be able to be free to be me, to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm coming home to you.
Yeah.
And it's not I'm about to go mess with this girl, that girl coming home to you, but like I gotta go do this, but you know, I'm coming home to you.
Secure.
So that'll be a lot. That'll be a lot.
Yeah.
And to deal with. I kind of still want to talk about love, how to lie up. So.
Go ahead, we can.
I'm trying to think about what else do they be doing? What else be happening with that?
I ain't gonna lie. I'll say like this, like
I know what I wanted to ask.
I got a whole bunch. Okay, so when I did my 5,
I
was 21 doing my 5. So I did have my pictures were going viral.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to lead to like
they got deleted just because. Well, I mean, I still got some up.
Yeah,
but I tried to delete it because I caught myself trying to start over.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to know me as all the dude that gets locked up.
Okay.
All the time, you know what I'm saying? Or the dude the Asian dude that's always locked up, you know? So, but, yeah, you know, that's what they'll know me as. I don't like that, you know what I'm saying?
Asian, he always in jail.
He always in jail.
So far,
but he always locked up. I do not want to.
Tell about the ones who's always locked up. Yeah, I want to keep going back.
Man, don't say that. I don't want to go back. No, I'm cool. It's too much. It's too much women.
So when I asked my daughter, I was talking to my daughter about doing a reunion, and I was like, okay, this person, that person, and then Terry had, I think he may have shared something about the 20 versus 1, and I repost everything to my stories, and my daughter saw it, and she was just like, oh my God, Quan, right? And so I was like, yeah, I'm like, wait, like, I'm not foreign to you. I'm like, who is he? Like, what? Yeah. Why? How everybody like him and love him? Where they know him from? TikToker. Okay. So that's what she brought to my attention. Like, okay, mama. So when he was in jail, he used to make these TikTok videos, and all the girls used to like him. And she was like, his comments go crazy. Long story short. So yeah, let's talk today. Like, you in jail, you got a $5,000 phone, and you like, I'm about to make TikTok videos.
So all right, so we had a phone. Well, if it started with a thumb phone, it's a phone that's the size of your thumb. I swear, like if you look at it, like it looks like a domino. We call it a domino.
Okay.
But it's the size of your thumb.
I get you.
So I started with that, and I was basically telling my people, like, send this, or like, you know what I'm saying. And then I got 3,500 on it. You know what I'm saying. So from that, I ended up getting a cell phone. But once I got a cell phone, I was like, you know what? Everybody's talking about TikTok, social media. This is when like COVID, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't know anything. We stuck in the cell. So I'm in the cell, like going live. So that's how I made all my followers. I think I came home with like 87,000 followers on TikTok because everybody was like, when do you come home? And I used to tell them, like, I used to lie. Okay. Be like, I got 3 months left. Whole time I got 30 months left. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's something I had to do, you know, just because it's like.
They at the Justice Center like this with signs. Wait, they sitting here harassing the officer at the front desk. At the front desk. Now, he said it was today.
Man, see, and you have to do it because a woman is not gonna wait around for a man that's say got 3 years. She'll wait around for a man that got 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, oh, my baby come home in 3 months. Man. Once that 3 months come, I'm like, man, something happened. Another 6 months. I'm fine, bro. I had to get in, you know?
I've been in the house for 2 years. How you doing? Put me in the house. He's like, I lost the charger to the domino, but I'm
They took it.
They took my charger to the domino, baby, for the last 2 years.
So that's what happened.
Oh, man.
That's how I got all my followings, though.
What was that like, though? Because that's a thing that I see a lot. I see a lot of prisoners while they're locked up. They are on social media, TikToks, all that good stuff. I be like this. I don't want to see too. I ain't trying to get caught up. I know better. So I watch out like this. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But then, so you're inside, but you're getting all of this outside attention and
I was
all
getting
that.
fan mail too.
Yeah, how does that feel, like being locked up? Was that preparing you for coming home? Or you ain't think shit was real?
I was like, man, these like because I have people in California. I have people in California, New York, Chicago. Everywhere. You know, something like, man, I'll never see these people. So I was like, shit, y'all want to write me? Y'all can. And that's really, I didn't think that when I came home, the city was going to show me so much love.
Yeah.
I didn't think that, you know.
Was you reading them letters for real?
Yeah, I was. Okay. But you know what? I ain't going to lie, like to anybody who wrote me, and I apologize now before I say this. but I was not writing back. I
Okay.
would let my homeboys write it.
Oh my
So,
God.
cause you know, how you gonna know? How you gonna know?
Hey, bro.
How you
But
gonna
you know,
We're gonna just let it go
like
right next to
here's
them.
a pen pal. If you catch it, we'll say like we got this thing. We say you pay what you weigh.
Okay.
So if she, you know what I'm saying, need a friend and she not all that,
Yeah.
you gonna pay your way. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
gonna pay what
yeah.
you weigh. You know. So I'm like, if you can catch one, go ahead.
Okay.
So they'll be in there writing all day. You know.
And then next thing you know, she randomly gets a letter
Yeah,
from somebody
man.
named John Smith.
No, she gonna think that's me.
Oh,
The whole time it's my
them.
bro.
Oh, so you're putting them on,
I don't care.
and they're not telling you
It's
like,
so
hey,
sweet,
this is what
but-
Samantha from Minnesota
They-
wrote you. They keeping it,
But this how we
but they're
do it.
so y'all catfishing.
No, wait, but this how we do it.
They trying to get money.
Yeah, I see.
And this how we do it. Like
I ain't never doing this. Shit. I would never.
Ladies, now you know.
Yeah, I ain't never. I be like, Quan, he always write back fast.
but look, and then this
Silly.
how the finesse works. So like, let's say like months after, you know what I'm saying, once you get hooked,
Mhm.
Once you get
then we'll be like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through some. Here's my homie. And then that's when the homie sends the pictures and she's like, well, I want somebody I'm used to talking to already.
Uh-huh.
So she'll just gravitate towards somebody she's always talking to. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you go from writing letters and you just stop cold turkey and somebody starts writing you again, you be like, man, I like writing letters. So you'll start doing it. Yeah.
So how did that experience, right? Your interaction with the women, although you ain't there surviving, etc. How do you feel that prepared you for the real world and dealing with women out here? Especially if you're saying your underlying intention is to be with someone. Ideally, you would love to be with someone that's your girl. Y'all got y'all understanding. How did that prepare you for this?
So I would say like I do get nervous at times when I like just because like I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm human at the end of the day. I still get like nervous when I talk to like females sometimes, just because I went years without talking to them. But even in there, the guards was flirting with me. The females, the nurses, like.
Did you get some pussy from?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't get none, but I did get like contraband
Okay.
through females. You know
Get
what I'm saying?
stuff that you needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just because where I was at, they was like really strict and all that. Like they was super strict. Like it was so hard to like just maneuver stuff around. Where it's like, cause where I was at, it was 200 inmates to one guard. So it'd be one guard in the office, and it's 200 inmates running around. So you know it's hard to get with that one guard in your room without 200 other inmates looking. So yeah.
So being shy or nervous because you're like, damn, that is a woman for real.
Yeah.
How do you get through that? I know you ain't even been a year.
I'll just be honest.
You tell them you nervous.
Yeah, I just be like, I'm not good at this. I'm new to this. But what you doing? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's your number?
Let's talk to this date. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this back up. Cause Quan said he don't do first dates. You know what I'm saying? He said he just be like real spontaneous. And like, for instance, he about to go to the day party or something and you don't know. You just sitting there like, I wish Quan would text me. And then you get a text message from Quan, because I figured that's how they be looking. They like this, looking out the window. You get a text message, he like, hey, pull up at the day party. Yeah. And that's the day. So do you think that because, you know, you're coming from prison and your whole interaction with that, you're transitioning still even in that space? Or like no, it ain't that. This is... But you're not getting the first date out of me.
I'm just like
I'm not making reservations.
I never did no first date reservation. I didn't did that yet. But I'm just saying like I'm just having fun.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to download. I want you to download If You For Real.
Ready for love. Or you just out here.
I want you to download Open Table.
Open Table?
Open Table.
Okay.
It's an app. Put your little info in there. It's real simple. And when you meet somebody that you know you're supposed to take on a date, because you can't treat everybody like that.
Okay.
So even if you say like, okay, you know, I am just having fun, but how would you know if this somebody you just supposed to have fun or this your one you're supposed to lock in with? So when you get ready, you're going to have Open Table on your apps. You're going to get your number. Boom, boom, boom. You go in there, make reservations. 2 seconds. So
Ah,
now you ain't got to go find a restaurant. It gives, no matter where you are located at
It
either.
gives you all the
Yeah. Give you all the best, you know what I'm saying? And you
Okay.
based off of whatever amount of money you want to spend.
Okay.
You pick that restaurant, you make a reservation for whatever time works for you.
Nice.
You tell her, be ready at
Be
this time.
ready at
Or
this
meet
time.
you there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to help you step your game up a little bit.
Okay.
I ain't hosting.
That's fly. That's fly.
So I can actually talk to you because
Yeah.
when doing Pop the Balloon, like I'm real reserved about trying not to talk so much to the person to where it's like I'm so invested. And because I gotta talk to everybody. So I'll be trying to act like I don't give a shit about what nobody's talking about.
Those are grown men.
But yeah, I want, because how old are you?
29.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna come across somebody that you shouldn't play with like that. You know, and even as you get to know her, have fun with her. You need to do it a little different.
Okay.
All right.
Nah, he like, y'all come to Bliss.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, so right now,
You will live for it. So maybe you got to go back to this interview in 5 years and be like, wait, Crystal said something about that one chick. She said something about something.
Somebody table.
Just come to this video and find an app. Open table.
open table.
Yeah. But what's going on?
He's still young, though, so I can understand him still being able to play.
I mean, if
He
you-
lost a lot of time.
I was going to say that for sure. But I think that even when you have fun, you can have fun on a different level with different people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then it could provide
all
you
fun
with
ain't the
more
same.
experience and exposure, etc. But certain people, you got fun. It looks different for them.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So as I was catching some snippets of 20 versus 1, I saw that Willie was asking him questions and he would ask him like,
He crazy.
name 3 things that you could tell
Man,
me
Willie's
about him.
crazy. Yeah.
Because the girls, they like him so much and they showing up.
friends, yeah.
But it's like, well, give me 3 things about him. You know what I'm saying? Those 3 things could be, well, I follow him for so many years. I know his favorite cuisine is this, or he really likes the color red, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And he has a little sister. And it was this particular clip, the girl's like, damn, shit. Was it surprising to see, like, the feedback that they was giving you?
To be honest, like all of that was like very new, so all that surprised me. I didn't expect I didn't expect people actually showed up. I just, this
You in
is,
denial.
I'm not. I just say like all this is new to me. Like to the point like Terry had to tell me like, man, bro, it's gonna go viral. Just do you.
Just be you.
Just be you, bro. Like they love you.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, I'm just still new to all of social media, networking. Like, I make content, but I be at home making it. So, I don't have to be outside just to do it. So, all that was, definitely new to me, shocked me, but I loved it.
Somebody told me you make content just by like waking up and be like, yeah, this Quan. And then you kiss the phone, and then it gets millions of views. Like, he don't even be talking. He just
I
like,
can, but
He be licking his lips.
yeah, and then post it. And he viral. That's what I was told.
like,
You have some nice teeth. Your teeth are
Appreciate it.
Like, I do a little something.
like, I don't really have to do much smile in front of the
Yeah.
camera. That's all I do is just smile in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And just make sure my haircut's good.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
So what do you think is your it factor? What do you think it is about you? Because you trying to be like, I don't know why they like me. I just so shy. I don't know how to plan a date. Get out of here. What do you think it is that about your aura, your personality, your appearance, whatever, that makes the women like, look? Because it ain't a St. Louis thing. It's women everywhere. That's like,
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what my A factor is. I would say like it probably is like just like I guess my looks.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Think you fine.
Maybe.
What you think it is?
What do you think it is?
I think it's the Blasian look. He kind of look like a black Asian, and he's it's giving the versatility of all types of different women coming for you. Nice looking, got the tattoos going on, got a little swagger about yourself. So
You like, I get the date outside my race, but like, it ain't like that though.
Still hood though.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we telling you,
Okay. So I need to stick with that and run with it, huh?
like,
Like he culture, he been in jail.
like I can bring him home and ain't nobody who gonna say something.
Yeah.
You can't say nothing. It's all good. You're like, oh hell,
Black families might make a little jokey joke.
No, but
so,
to that though, he said he was used to that. You know, growing up. What part of St. Louis?
I'm from the South Side.
From South St.
But
Louis.
you
go to Roosevelt?
Yeah, I went to Roosevelt.
Okay.
yeah, so he just solved it.
Okay.
South Side.
That was easy. He's easily acclimated.
But see, what's cool with South St. Louis is that at that particular time, I'm sure growing up, it was more diverse. I don't know what it's like now. I refuse to go.
It's diverse, but really, when people think about it, like when we say diverse, we talking about like South Side, as in like Africans, Somalians,
everything.
Russians,
yeah.
all that.
But where I was at, it was just a whole bunch of Africans, Haitians, Somalians, and black people.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really see like Mexicans growing up. Like I might see white people, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? So,
see, where we from, North St. Louis, is black.
I know.
And so then you would go on the South Side, and that for us gave us exposure to the diversity.
Right.
So it was it's like, oh, it's different and it's accepted, you know, for what we saw. But yeah, okay. How is that though? Growing up South St. Louis for you?
A lot of fights.
Why?
Just because I don't know. Can I curse?
You can.
I mean, just because like people would be like, "Oh, he Asian, he know nothing," or you know what I'm saying. So it was a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of fights.
Yeah,
you know
They trying to test them.
they was racist.
I wouldn't say they was racist. They was just like
They do with quiet people, laid back people.
No, but he said because he was Asian.
That's that.
And
But
he probably
Was it black
quiet,
people
too.
fighting you?
it was whites and
Oh,
blacks.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It was just everybody.
Look, I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm like, please don't let me
Nah,
out. Just
nah.
have people picking on
And
people.
probably because he was just different.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not oblivious to it. I know how they go. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, or whatever, you look more as an easier target if you don't look like you from around here or you belong or whatever.
That's
so I understand that. But yeah, I was like, please God, don't let me be there. Please tell me it was some white people messing with you too.
People just bullying him.
Yeah, for no reason.
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that though. But
They ain't winning, so
I'm gonna say it like this.
Yeah.
When they start seeing like people stay on business,
Yeah.
it's like okay.
They're like, oh, this nigga crazy.
Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
He knows karate and
Yeah. Excuse me. I just said the N-word to you. Excuse
Nah,
me.
you good.
They probably didn't called you that because that's why I would be like, oh, this oh, Quan. Crazy to the mother. And then you went to prison. Then you came out. Then you went to prison. They like, yeah, he loco.
Little Asian persuasion.
A little loco. He little loco. So what you got going on next? What are you excited for next?
So
Do we have any goals? I'm sorry. Do you have any goals?
Yeah, I actually do.
Go ahead.
Well, I got real goals.
Let's
Like
talk about the real goals.
So I get off papers in December.
Okay.
Awesome.
December 1st.
Okay.
Now
That's why y'all ain't been on no trips yet. But
yeah,
okay.
that's why I ain't been on no trips, nothing. I can't go.
Yeah.
But I mean I could if my PO approves it, but I'm just trying to like do this little 9 months and just get
out the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Free.
But to be honest, my goal is to go back to Asia and start a manufacturing company. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I'm gonna give y'all free game. I'm gonna get us free game. So let's just say $100 is worth $300 to $400 over in Asia.
Right.
So just imagine what 100,000 is. That's like 400,000 over there. So with that being said, I want to take 100,000 and go over there and manufacture. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm manufacturing, but it could be shirts for a couple cents. It could be weave for a couple dollars. And, you know what I'm saying? Bring it back here and sell it. You know
So you connected over there like that?
That's what I'm on.
No, he connected.
That's what I'm on. I got like I did 10, so I sat playing because I used to tell myself like I didn't think that my looks would get me there. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm in prison with a whole bunch of men, so I'm thinking in my head like okay, like there's gonna be somebody better. There's somebody look better. You know what I'm saying? Tall or handsome, whatever. So I'm like I need to like plot and plan what I'm gonna do in real life, you know what I'm saying, just in case this doesn't work. And that's what I used to like ponder on it.
That's a good plan though, because especially whether you connected or not, no one's thinking like that. No one's doing that. And so it's on a bigger scale. It's small. And a lot of times when people plan and make goals, they think they got to have the most humongous, outrageous idea. And no, it could be one small idea that changes the trajectory of everything.
The whole situation.
And that's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm going to go over there and do this.
Yeah. So
and then, you know, bring it back.
That's what I'm on. Like, take 100,000. It'd be like 300-400 over there. That's easy for like a smaller space. Have like, let's say if I want to do weave, like have people know how to sew the bundles together, you know, tracks on the, you know what I'm saying? Or like clothes, you know, I might need a whole bunch of mediums, smalls, extra large. I can get that for nickels and dimes over there.
Okay.
And then I can bring it back to the United States and sell in bulk. You know what I'm saying? Send it to Atlanta, send it to Chicago, send it to New York, Florida, California, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just all the ports. And just basically like, I would never have to do nothing.
So, your family, what generation is here? Like, was your mom, dad here, grandparents here?
Nah, just my mom.
Just your mom?
My mama came, we came to the United States when I was 2.
Okay.
So I was born over there.
Right.
I came here when I was 2. I'm 29 now.
Okay.
But, so my mom don't know English for real.
Right.
So basically, like, I'm the first generation for the United States.
So you speak both
Yeah,
language?
I speak both, yeah.
Fluently?
Yeah, fluently.
What?
Yeah.
I kind of want
That's another reason why ladies like, ooh, what
Yeah. So I talk to my mom.
You're like, ooh, he's speaking
But see, listen though, because that one girl did that, but that's not him.
I know, I'm just
It's all Asian, but
your
that was
brain.
Chinese.
You like, in
All
your
right,
brain,
say-
like, yes.
Say in
Speak to me,
Vietnamese
in Vietnamese.
that I love. Dang, is it me or my daughter? Should I say me or my daughter? Say me and my daughter.
Okay.
I'm Crystal and she's Trinity.
Okay. Chào thương mày với con gái của mày. Yeah.
Don't play with me. You know my daughter like it.
And you know what? That's crazy because I know how to speak Vietnamese and I know a little bit of French.
Yeah.
Just because we was enslaved to the French for 100 years. So like our culture adapted to French culture. So I know how to say like bonjour mademoiselle and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
So your mom, does she help you keep like the Vietnamese refresh?
So that's the only way I can talk to her.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I can talk. She doesn't speak English. So anytime I see her, that's like sometimes I do forget words just because like, you know, I speak English before I speak Vietnamese. And so I had to sit there and try to like explain to her just so I can like, let's say if I want to say like white forces, I had to sit there and explain like a million things. And then she'll tell me like, oh, that you're trying to tell me this. And then I sat there for 30 minutes trying to explain it the whole time. And she's just telling me like, you could have just told me that. Yeah,
so how is she like receiving and dealing with?
She don't believe it. She don't believe it.
So what she think? You show her the numbers like, Mom,
I showed her, but she like, my mama like, I showed her and she just always, so my mama traditional. She traditional Vietnamese, like she want me to go to college. She want me to do good just in case something happens like, where like, you know, just like if all else fails, I have like a backup plan. Yeah. So
some papers behind your name.
So that's all my mama wants. My mama be like, man, go to college, go to school, you know, do this, do that. Like, you're still young, do that.
Still young enough.
And I just tell my mom like, no, I'm gonna do it with this. I'm gonna do it with the social media. I'm gonna get rich and famous. And my mom's like, them crazy dreams. But you know, my mom's real supportive. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm her only son right now. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So for y'all that came up on 20 verses 1, I bet y'all didn't know that.
None of that.
So I don't think it's gonna be a part 2 of it, but in case, hopefully y'all do this. Look at this episode and do some homework. However, I want you to share though 3 things that people don't know about you, because I don't think that people, if they did know that, like you speak both languages, your mom and the history, etc. I don't think they, you know, paid attention to it. They did like, he's so fine. Oh my God, he's so fine.
Yeah.
What's 3 things that you can share with the listeners, the watchers, about you that they didn't know, that you would like for them to know?
So I'm scared of alcohol. I'll drink it, like I'll sip it. But that's how my daddy passed away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I had a brother, he got killed.
Okay.
And my dad just drunk himself to death.
Aww.
So that's why when it comes to like I sip it, But I'm not like a fan of like, well, I'm just drinking. You know what I'm saying? I actually try to stay away from it as
I
much
could
as
tell. So honestly, that's what I was trying to say to you because I was like, "Did you want something?" And you was like, "No, I'll take water."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Okay, give me water too." And I was like, "Wait, let me make sure you ain't in like recovery or something." And we like per pressure. But I can tell that, you know what I'm saying, it's something to that. Not that you can't just say, "No, I'm okay."
I can take a shot if I want to, but I
Yeah.
just.
But you don't as much.
Yeah.
All right, so that's number one. Number two.
Two, I would say like my whole world revolves around my mama.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only person I got here. You know what I'm saying? That's who brought me to the United States, brought me to America. You know what I'm saying? She made sure, like, without knowing English, she made sure that I had what I needed. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the best, but it's what it can be to get by. You know what I'm saying? So my whole world revolves around my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I treat my women just like I treat my mom. You know what I'm saying? If I was to mess with a female, like, whatever I do for my mom, I ain't tripping. I'll do for you too. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, shit, I was just raised like that.
Okay.
So that's my two. And then I say my third would be like, I don't know. I don't think a third one you need to know. I mean, my third one, I'd be like, I'm very like focused. I'm very focused. I say that's like my top three right there. I'm very focused just because like I ain't trying to get no distractions. I done wasted
A lot of time.
all of my life bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been stabbed, I've been all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm just trying to take it serious now, and I'm just real focused. Like you might catch me here and there, but I'm not trying to be on nobody's hood. I'm not trying to do nothing to get me under anybody indictment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just real focused.
Keeping your hands clean.
Exactly.
Stand out the way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Got it out the way.
Space. I think a good takeaway too would be, what is your type, Quan? What type of woman do you like?
Everybody's always asking this.
Because it's a good question.
She's like, hold on, let me read them letters.
Okay.
Judy was fine.
So
And she sent me 500. Go ahead.
I would say I do have a type, but like as I'm growing and maturing, my type isn't really as in looks. You know, I do have like, you know, look wise, I like a woman who can take care of herself. You know what I'm saying? Who goes to the gym. Cause I like to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I like somebody who you know what I'm saying? She just take care of herself naturally. Like she want to get her nails done. She want to get clean. She wants to look pretty. You know what I'm saying? I like that because I'm not trying to be out here looking like a bum.
Right.
You know, and I'm not trying to smell stinky. You know what I'm saying? So I like somebody who's just like, who's always upkeeping themselves, you know, and not just like sitting on the couch just eating 20 burgers all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know if, you know, we are reflections of each other, you know what I'm saying?
We
So
are. In the long run, whether it's today or tomorrow.
Yeah, so if I'm messing with a female, I know I'm going to get some of her traits and she's going to get some of mine.
Yeah.
You know, and I ain't looking for that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want someone, like, I'm going to the gym actively, you know. I was fasting, but I'm not doing pretty good.
After 20 versus 1 last night, like I fucked that up.
But yeah, so to be honest, like I don't really have a preference. I just want somebody who's like keeping herself together. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what ultimately you're attracted to, however.
I do.
You ain't counseling no one out if you not that.
Look, I'm gonna say like this. When I'm growing up, I was super like picky. Like I like chocolate women. You know what I'm saying? So
look.
I used to tell, I ain't gonna lie, I used to tell females, like, if you darker than me, if you lighter than me, I don't want you. So you gotta be darker than me for me to mess with you. But now as I'm maturing and growing, I'm not looking for that because a woman can be looking good as hell and treat you like shit or treat herself like it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not even going for looks. I'm going for like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like
compatibility.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you meditating? Like, are you doing yoga? Like that's stuff like that sexy to me. Like, are you cooking? Are you using vegetables when you cook? And not vegetable seasoning. You know what I'm saying? That's like that plays a big role.
Vegetable seasoning.
I'm gonna tell you this too.
I pay attention to little things.
Although we sharing some free game, don't tell them too much because of what also women would do, anyone would do, but also what women will do is they will come and do everything that you say you like, right?
Yeah.
So you just told me the game. I'm going to go do everything that you just said intentionally to get your attention.
Right.
And so you'll be thinking like, oh, okay. Like this is, how did you know?
Right.
Yeah, I love
You're
her.
right.
She done brought your mama petty pies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
roses. These are for you.
yes, you know, I love my mama. You love your mama. Like, so that's something too. So when you describing what I love to encourage, when you describing your type, describe it. You can say what you're trying to say without saying it in great detail. You know, so I think
People will play on your
people will plot, and I know you understand them.
Yeah.
You know how
trust
that
me.
go.
He had them letters.
He had the
Hey,
letters.
I'm
I
gonna say
would have loved to see you on Love Out the Lockup.
I could have been on there.
If you go,
You know what's
I
crazy?
don't want to even wish that on you. If you go back, we can get some money
I'm
together.
gonna say it like this. Shout outs to Productions and Love at the Lockup.
Yeah, they
did reach out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I just want to say shout outs to them.
You have Love During Lockup and Love After Lockup.
It was Love After Lockup.
You can still do it.
I don't want to. But shout outs to them. Shout outs because they did reach out to my ex at the time.
Yeah.
And
They did some homework.
well, okay, you know what's crazy? My ex and me, we had a social media page.
Okay.
We had a TikTok and we were going viral.
Okay.
Like videos hitting 3-4 million views.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Me putting a bonnet on her head, shit like that, you know. So they did reach out, but you know, just shout outs for them to doing that for us, man.
Oh, you can still do it.
Yeah.
Come out the Justice Center. Just walk out the doors of the Justice Center. You know what I'm saying? With some gray sweats. Put some gray sweats on, white t-shirt, and get you a box.
I'm dead.
You know what I mean? Walk out. You know, like,
Get a box and crazy.
the box gotta have like random shit in it because they always got like a bag or a box or
it's
something.
It's like a net bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing that they get.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, before we end this episode, because you've had just a wild and also going through a beautiful journey in life, what words of encouragement would you like to share with someone that is going through what you've been through?
Yes.
Man, I would say stay focused. Like I it's days that, man, I was just on house arrest for 4 months, going crazy. I was losing myself because I'm in the house all day. Like I couldn't go nowhere. And then my POs at the time, they kept like, I wouldn't even say like bothering me, but they kept checking up on me. And that was just driving me crazy, hearing them every single day, you know what I'm saying? So I would say like, if you going through it, just stay focused. That's my first thing, stay focused, like, because like being strong is hard sometimes, but take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with life. Like I'm doing that right now. I'm taking my time. Like everybody can't get my time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Be
everybody.
selective.
Yeah, it definitely be selective. You know, I done wasted so much. So where it's like if I feel like you're not helping me grow or we're not helping each other,
It's no alignment.
yeah, I'm cool because I'm not trying to waste more time, you know, and I don't need to keep meeting new people because everybody don't want good for you.
Listen,
So
that's
and to all my peoples that's doing social media, I know I get asked this all the time because I'm fresh with it. I would say like this: if you want to start your social media, a real job, won't help you because you're going to be full-time working. So if anybody who wants to start a social media, wants to start, you know, doing content creating, want to get paid, save up 6 to 8 months.
Yep.
And so where you're going to be stress-free, your bills going to be paid, car note, whatever you're doing, food, save up 6 to 8 months. And that 6 to 8 months, once you got saved, go hard with your work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people always ask me, like, how do you start? And I'm telling you, like, you can't work and try to do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to be at your best. You know, you want to look handsome, you want to look good, you know, you want to show what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? People want to see like everyday life of you.
And you go through a hard day at work, you be like, I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm going straight to sleep.
Listen,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to eat today. I don't talk to nobody. And that's good. What I love what you just said about that is that you ain't make it unrealistic. A lot of times people say, you still working? Stop working, man. No, like save this amount of money up because this is going to keep you afloat. And honestly, hey, you get to 6 months and they ain't looking promising, you might want to start submitting some new applications. But at least you gave it a shot, and during that time, you can assess and say, okay, this is what I need to do again. But keep going, So I love that you said
Stay
that.
relevant.
Yeah.
Relevant,
Well, good luck 100% with this 20 versus 1.
Yeah.
I can't wait to air and check it out.
Super
I
fun.
am going to watch this.
It's a twist at the end.
I'm watching this on my stomach.
It's definitely a plot twist
Yes.
at the end because it's not gonna be like the regular.
I'm watching. I'm eating some vegetables with some vegetable seasoning.
Vegetables with vegetable season.
Yeah, vegetables with vegetable seasoning. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe Quan didn't pick her.
Man,
Oh my god, tomato girl, you don't love
it's
him.
crazy. It's crazy because look, and even when so when we did it, the
Yeah.
production kept saying like, bro, you have to pick 5.
Okay.
And my stupid ass picked 6 because I'm like, bro, I can't just pick 5. I gotta pick 6. But I'm not gonna say too much. But
Them
then
us was talking.
look, then after once the 5 came,
Yeah.
he's like, you had to pick 1. And I'm like, bro, I can't, bro. And we're arguing back and forth to the point he's like, bro, we're doing too much, bro. And I'm like, bro, I can't. I can't. So, you guys will see me struggle there. And it's a plot twist at the end.
They gonna take all 5 of them home.
I got a question though.
All of them home. You trying to take all
That
of
just
them.
brought. I was about to end this episode, but I got another question. Like, being that when you were locked up, you was playing the game, to survive with women. Now that you out, when you're meeting these different women, can you see like who's trying to finesse you and who's really like just hey, I really am attracted to you and I like you. Can you identify that?
So-
Is your discernment high with that?
All right, so to be honest, it's like I do be meeting them, but like I don't even have time to like do like what I'm saying, like to do much with them because like I'm over here trying to build my brand where I can't fully invest in a woman right now. You know what I'm saying? But if that makes sense. Like I do want somebody there. I do want to like start a friendship relationship.
Your heart is in the
but-
right place, but
Yeah,
your
but
bandwidth not.
But
available.
so with that being said, like I do see women that just be like, hey, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? I'm not saying like I'm the richest, but
You generous?
I came home with since I've been home.
People suffer.
Yeah. Cause listen,
I'm gonna say like this: since I've been home, I got all my stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay in a nice loft. I see the whole city. You know what I'm saying? I got my own car. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm striving. I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Staying focused.
Staying focused. Yeah. So
because you don't have time. There are shows like Pop the Balloon
yeah.
or 20 versus 1
Yeah.
that have been created
The high heels
to bring women right to you.
And that's the good thing because it's so
Cemetery.
it is hard to
We'll
find.
do the work for you. You just show up and hold this balloon.
Yeah, it is hard to find like women because like you can go out and they like look. I always say the good thing about Pop the Balloon is everybody that's on there is looking for somebody.
Yeah.
So like you already know like okay, this is
9 times out of 10 you are single for real.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
Yeah.
a good thing because I can meet somebody that I might genuinely like.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like we go to the bar, I might tell a female, "Let me buy you a shot." They be like, "Nah, I don't want you. I'm not here for that."
Mm-hmm.
And I just be like, "Okay." So with that being said, like at least you might meet somebody. Because nowadays you can't even go to the bar, you can't even go here and there without them be like, "Nah, I'm not here for that. I'm just with my homegirls." And I'm just like, "Okay, my bad."
Meanwhile, I'm like, don't buy me that shot.
Yep.
Yeah, and then turn around and be like, "I'm just with my homegirls. I'm cool." I was like, "Okay."
Well,
Wasted $20.
you only good enough to buy me a shot.
Yeah.
You ain't my type.
And I get away with it too.
Listen.
Yeah.
My thing is sometimes though, even in sexual relationships, when you meet women, they don't always mean that that's supposed to be a sexual relationship. It could be a friendship, it could be a workship, it could be some type of person that you can build with. So
Yeah.
True.
you might just they're like, nah, I ain't here for that.
Might just have a good conversation.
Exactly. Or find out who that person is.
But you know what? One thing I definitely want to shine light on is
Yeah.
honesty.
Mhm.
Yes.
So honesty.
Somebody about to do their homework with this episode.
Rewind, girl, rewind.
Somebody about to be on their stomach like this.
I would say honesty
Listen,
is everything.
they're gonna DM you everything you said. Go ahead.
No,
Honesty.
I would say honesty.
Quan.
I really value honesty.
I feel like I feel like honesty is the best way
Value.
to honesty is like the best way to like build a friendship, a relationship, any kind of like situation. I feel like it starts with honesty because then we get to know each other a little better.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Transparency, especially we're grown, we're adults. We should be able to tell people how we feel.
Yeah. But I always say to that is a difference between honesty and transparency.
Okay.
The difference.
What's the difference?
So the difference is this. You here, right? Came to do the podcast, and after the podcast, you're gonna go to brunch and then go home. So let's say if you have a girl and she's like, "What you got going on?" I'm gonna go do a podcast, go to brunch, and go home. That's honest.
Yeah.
That's honesty. But let's say transparency looks like, oh, I came to do the podcast, and while I was there, I got on, this one, and then I went to brunch, and on my way home, I was trying to leave, but she wouldn't leave, and in the car, I had to smash her, and but then when I got home, I had to go home and shower and get this off of me. So when your girl said, so then now, baby, the reservation's at 7, I'm there. You're not going to tell no one that. That's transparency, but ideally, you really want to meet people that are more in a space where they feel like, I don't have to lie about
I done did that before though.
What? Told the whole truth.
I done told the whole truth.
But that's more attractive, honestly, because although a lot of times people say they want someone to tell the truth, but if you always used to people lying to you, when you meet somebody that's really truthful, you be like, but this is what you said you always wanted. So you have to step into that shell to where now it ain't about the fact I'm telling you like, okay, you ain't my girl or whatever. That could be truthful. I don't want this. I don't want that. That could be truthful. You have to be full transparent to where if anybody makes any decisions, they can never say you robbed them out their time or, obviously money or anything like that. But had you tell me, okay, I'm going to do the podcast and going to brunch, coming home, and I'll be ready tonight. Cool. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah. But you ain't transparency. You supposed to tell me you did this and did all this extra shit. You ain't transparent.
I done did that before though.
And what had happened?
I'm gonna say this.
You got your eyes scored out.
When our women, women always say like, I want honesty. Just tell me the truth.
But everybody can't.
I done did that.
Yeah.
And
that shouldn't discourage you though to tell the truth. And now again, as a woman, I'm being 100% honest. I acknowledge that when you are used to dating men that do nothing but lie, obviously you're going to want somebody. Why wouldn't you just tell me the truth? But then you start meeting men that's wholesome, in peace, chilling, and they tell you the truth. You have to mentally like adjust to that because your old programming is going to be like, well, that was offensive. Why? It was the truth. It's what you said you wanted. You manifest a man that can tell you the truth. So that's an adjustment. I don't think a lot of people take that into consideration.
People not ready for it.
And they not ready for it. But I don't think you should lie because you ain't ready for it. I'm still, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I would tell people. Hey, baby, I'm single. I'm fresh. Yeah. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying life. I'm trying to feel out and understand me. And my focus is me right now. Of course, I want to have a good time. If you want to be a part of that good time, then hey, that's available. Yeah. But don't do too much.
Yeah.
Don't do too much.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck going on. Someone doing the pop the balloon, one the guys in the lineup, they was like, hey, you single? I was like, yeah, I'm single. And I was like, well, no, I'm not a contestant. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm like, I host this shit. And they're like, I get a picture. And I was like, I could take a picture with you. Yeah. But yeah. Nah, cool, y'all. I love y'all. Everybody cool. I'm like, Quan, I'm so shy. I don't know how to talk to nobody.
I don't
know how to talk to nobody.
I want to say I'm shy.
I did 10 years too.
I want to say I'm shy. I get nervous.
Literally. I get nervous.
Yeah. A little bit. But I'm still like a lover boy,
Yeah, you are for sure. I could tell by your entire like aura. Yeah. Like you are very welcoming. You chill. You ain't trying to do too much. You ain't gotta do too much. And that's good. A lot of people don't understand that you ain't gotta do all this peacock. You know what I'm saying? So you real chill. So that's pretty dope.
And you know what? I told Terry before the powder balloon, I said, I do not want to break these women's heart. And so he was like, you know what? I got the bad guy for you. Shout out to Willie C. Willie C, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, William.
He was out there
damn.
like, I don't think she's for you, bro.
Petty.
He's like,
Yeah,
he'll whisper in my ear, I don't think she's for you, bro.
It's like, I don't give a damn. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. We definitely thank you again for hanging out with us. We could talk to you all day, as you can see.
Yeah.
But we're going to wrap it up. We know you got some things to get to or whatever with the rest of your day. And before we leave, can you share with the listeners, the followers, where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok at Big Quan Banks. You can find me on Facebook. I'm not on there as much, but it's Quan Banks. And that's much it.
Okay. Thank you, Quan.
Yeah, I appreciate
And
y'all.
thank y'all for listening to the High Heels and Tea podcast. Goodbye.
All right.
Yeah.
That was good. I appreciate y'all.
That
For
was
that.
fun.
Yeah, that was lit.
We was about to end it, then more shit just came up. It was like, hold on. You know what? Yes. We're gonna take some pictures and then we're gonna we'll be done. Did it break?
No, you good.
It wasn't me.
Look,
What?
it was
My hands is like this. I wish you was recording this. Hey,
What's up,
okay.
What's up, man?
What time is it?
Three.
Huh? Where the other person?
What's up, man?
When you went out, what was that that was out there?
Already on.
Okay.
So they on.